Okay, welcome back, folks. This is your old pal Hondo doing another video for you on another product, sort of a product review. Haven't used it yet. This will be a first impression test on this oil and grease fishing reel cleaning kit from Ozark Trail. You get a generous amount of their version of reel oil and a tube of reel grease. And I don't know the exact formula on it. It doesn't say, but I'm sure it's some kind of non-lithium grease, petroleum type of based grease and 2-in-1 type of oil. It's about $4. It's a pretty good affordable kit. A lot of the other kits out on the market which are comparable to this one are the Ardent fishing reel cleaning kits, the Pen fishing reel cleaning kits, which usually with the Pen you only get the tube of grease separate from the oil. You have to buy them separately and they're more expensive. This may save you money on buying a more expensive cleaning reel greasing kit for cleaning your reels when you can just go to Walmart and grab this. They do also have at Walmart the little tubes of Pen grease and oil, and you know, you could buy them separate or you could buy the Ardent kit. You could also get the more expensive Quantum hot sauce grease and oil kit. Stuff's good too. I'm not taking anything away from them, but we're doing a budget kit. When I get done cleaning this old reel, which this old reel is a mid-1970s ZEBCO srl-30. This one's from the mid-70s. Very rare reel, actually. They only made these for 1 year, and then they stopped making them. They, you know, but they did make a lot of them. But parts are hard to find for them, so it's really a rare spinning reel from ZEBCO because they only made them for 1 year, and then they replaced them with a different model of reels in the subsequent 70s. But yeah, this one here didn't have the locking mechanism like the Mitchells and some of the Flugers did. Basically, this little knob right here knocked the bail closed, but it was a good reel because it stopped, you know, and it had the anti-reverse switch in the back, which made for smooth running, quiet operation. And then you put it back on the clacker, and it made that clacking noise, and it had a graphite spool and an oxidized aluminum body. Really tough reels, really good reels, made in America. We're going to try to clean this one here, and we're going to use this cleaning kit to do it from Ozark Trail. Hey folks, stay tuned. Welcome back. We are here. We're going to tear this reel apart, and the tools you'll need is a flathead screwdriver, maybe 2 bits, like a small one and a slightly bigger one, and you'll need your reel cleaning kit, which we got here is the oil and grease and a type of reel cleaner like maybe Pen or some Reel Magic to spray on the gears when you get done to clean it. And now we're going to tear the reel apart now, but I'm going to tear it apart and put it back together and basically clean it for you so you got a brand new reel. Okay, let's get into taking this reel apart. Now this one didn't have any ball bearings, but it was smooth and it's good for crappie fishing, bass fishing, and the like. So if you want an antique reel that's going to last you forever, okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to take the spool off, like so. Take the little, which is also your drag, take off the spool. This is the spool. And right in here is the pinion gear right here. We're going to have to take that out last. You don't want to take these screws off. You could oil that on the inside. You take the screws off and oil it on the inside, right here and right here. You got to be very careful, them springs could pop out on you. And after you do that, you take the handle crank off by basically taking this screw off here with a big screw, a flathead screwdriver like this. Okay, we took the screw out here, and it seems to have like a little plastic washer that has somewhat disintegrated. Oh well. Now once we got that out, we can pull out the handle crank right off the other side, and once you do that, you get the smaller flathead screwdriver bit and you take off the body screws right here, here, and here. Okay, we finally got the stupid body off. It just comes right out, and the screws are right there. Take the screws out individually, one at a time here. And right here on the other side of the body is the little anti-reverse spring and clicker. Now you want to clean this body up. You can spray it with some WD-40, like so. Take a napkin and just wipe out all the old grease on just this side here. And that WD-40 will also penetrate that little screw right there. You don't have to take that screw out. And you just take the body of the reel. It's the first thing I want to do right here. And take this out right here and clean that out real good. And open up this kit here. Grab the oil out of this Ozark Trail kit if I can get the darn thing off here. Note to self, oil is hard to get off. Okay. Now we're going to take this oil and just drip a little bit right here on this here mechanism, and that's all you need to do. And now we're going to, now what this does right here is, this is the mechanism right here. You're going to have to remove this pin here with a pair of needle nose pliers. Pull that pin out of the spinning reel mechanism, and now you can pull the pinion gear out separately. Just remember how that goes in when you take it back out. And now you can just remove the gears from the reel. You're just going to have to remember how this mechanism goes back in when you're done. Now that being done, you take the gears out here, and then you can take them apart individually, each one at a time, and you can wipe these gears off, or you could take them and put them in penetrating oil and then clean them off. This one here is the main wheel gear here, and we're going to put them in this small container here with the body and spray everything off with penetrating oil, and use the toothbrush to clean out all the old grease, and then wipe it out when we're done. And that should work. We're going to re-grease this pinion gear with the real grease that came with the kit, which is right here. This is tube 2, and it comes with like a little dabber type of thing here, which is fine. Keeps your hands from getting greasy. You want to just apply a little coat of grease underneath the pinion gear here actually, I should clean that off. Now we're going to add the grease to it. Once you get a little bit of grease in there, you just take your fingers, it doesn't really matter, on the pinion gear, just the bottom half of it. We're going to apply some real grease to this here on the bottom, on just the gear teeth here. That's where you want to apply it, right there on the gear teeth on one side. A little bit right here as well on this side of the teeth. Got a little bit of excess there, and we'll clean up the excess there. And on the other side there's some teeth too we gotta grease up. And this is going to take a little bit longer because of the, I'd just use my finger, it'd get it done a lot quicker than using this here thing, but we're going to get a little bit of that on there. Coat the shaft as well, right here, underneath it as well. Coat the shaft with grease on the bottom. so it glides over the slot on the inside when we replace it. And now we're going to replace it like so. It goes over the top like this. That gear goes right there and should run freely. And once you do that, that's all the grease you really need for that. It's probably a little bit overkill, but oh well. We'll close the grease for now. We don't need that. There's a little washer that goes right on top of here. That goes right there, and I believe this goes in this direction on top of the wheel gear, like so. And the old pin that goes through the pinion gear will go through the body at the center of the reel right here. Goes through the center. We might want to even put a little bit of oil on this here too while we're at it. Put a little bit of oil on this here gear. And now we're going to shove the pinion gear back into place in the center of the reel like so, until the holes line up right there. And once you line the holes up, you put the pin back in the gear right here, this mechanism here, until it goes through the other side. Oh shit. On the other side here, hang on a minute. Okay, it went through. Okay, once you get that little mechanism through the hole here, it should go through both holes. And once that goes through both holes, it should be in there. And then you put the washer on top like so. That little black brass washer goes right on top of it like so. Once you get that done, now we could replace the body of the reel like so. This in place, you put a little tool underneath it like so, and bada bing bada boom, it should work. Yep, there you go. You had to put a little tool underneath the anti-reverse switch on the body in order to get this on. And we're going to put the screws back on the body, and we're done. Okay, that we got the body back on, we're going to put a little bit of oil from that kit in here on some of these little holes here to get some penetrating oil in there. Once you do that, it should kind of oil that up so it doesn't have any issues. You want to kind of like massage that oil in there. And okay, we got the spool back on. We'll put the drag screw in. And once we get that in there, we're going to put the handle back in. And once we got the handle back in, we're done. I'm not playing with this reel anymore. Okay, that's about as much as I'm going to screw it in. But that's how you service a old ZEBCO reel. Stuff works good. I recommend it. Pick it up at Walmart for $4. You ain't gonna go wrong. Ozark grease and reel oil works really well. Go ahead and get it. I recommend it. It works really well. For $4, you can't go wrong. Well, folks, this has been another video from your old pal Hondo from servicing another reel. Remember, y'all know what you can do. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. This has been your old pal Hondo from Hillbilly Tactical on another fishing reel maintenance video and a little history on one of the most rare ZEBCO srl-30 spinning reels ever made. Y'all take it easy. It's been your old pal Hondo from Hillbilly Tactical. Peace out, YouTube.